YouTube, M1NDxBEND3R here, showing off the first homemade transformer of 2015. So, kicking off the new year, and kicking off the new Autobot SWAT team, we have Skimmer. Skimmer, like I said, is the first member of my elite team of Autobot commandos, the SWAT team. Now, Skimmer, as you can see, transforms into a dragonfly, and his role on the team is high-level aerial surveillance. Also known as, he flies really high and spies on stuff. And his Dragonfly mode really seems to suit that. And I really do like his Dragonfly mode. I just like how Dragonflies look in general, so naturally when a Transformer turns into one, I'm going to think it's kind of cool. You can see he's got translucent green panels all throughout him. And the reason for that is I was kind of trying to keep him as different from the Venom clan as possible. I didn't want him to just be 3 more animals. So I thought it'd be kind of fun this time around to go with insects instead of animals. And while the Venom clan was, a lot of solid colors, I thought it'd be more fun to go translucent this time, just to give them a different feel, a different vibe. So, I hope you guys are into that, because that's where we're going with it. So, with all that being said, let's get into Skimmer. Skimmer's articulation in Dragonfly mode isn't anything too special, but it gets the job done. Starting off, his tail can move up and down, and it kind of has to, because he's really back-heavy, unfortunately, just due to his design, so to get him to stand while in Dragonfly mode, you really do need to use his tail to prop him up. And that's kind of a downside, but, just with the design of a Dragonfly, it was kind of necessary. Coming down to his legs here, they're all individually posable, but they just move in and out because they're those little droid arms. His head can kind of just move side to side. You're not really going to get a whole lot out of his head. Just kind of swivels. That's about it. Moves up and down, I guess, but like I said, you're not going to get a lot out of the head. The wings can move individually, so you can position those however you like, and then they're attached by a mixel ball joint right here. So you can get a good range of motion out of the wings, but I mean, he's a dragonfly, so really, this is kind of the only flying pose you're really going to get him into right here. Transforming Skimmer certainly isn't the hardest thing in the world, but it is fun and I do enjoy doing it. So, to start off, you're going to take his wings, or you're going to start with his head, actually. You're going to bend his head back, rotate it around, and just fold it up as far against his back as you can get it, like so. Then you're going to fold in his wings, and his wings actually fold in on top of each other, like so. And you just kind of rotate the wings around, and you can really do what you want with the wings. They'll end up on his robot mode's back. I just kind of like to, whoops, there you go. I just kind of like to put them up against the head like that. Now you're going to come to the arms and fold them out. Fold up the legs against the forearm. And then you're going to take the shoulder joint and just swivel it out. And that'll form one arm. Do the same thing on the other side. Fold in the legs. And for the head, you just pull this bit up, rotate this piece around, and fold down the faceplate, and there's his head. Now you come down to here, pull the tail section away, flip this up onto his back, detach his legs from each other, and you just kind of pull them out like so. Once again, they're on these new mixel joints, which I really love. They're a lot of fun. Now comes my personal favorite. For his feet, you bend the tail back, and then you just rotate this piece around. Do the same thing on the other side. And there is Skimmer in his robot mode. Now, even though Skimmer isn't a very big robot, due to the mixel joints that are used throughout his body, he is one of the most posable, and I really like that about him. His shoulders are on ball joints, as you can see, and they can even kind of shrug a little bit because of this connection right here. Simple hinges for the elbows, unfortunately. No bicep swivel there. The head is on a ball joint, which is just all kinds of fun. Get all kinds of movement out of that. Legs swivel at the thigh, move forward and back. Ball joint at the knee, so you can get all kinds of cool poses out of this guy. And also, the wings on his back are kind of posable. Right now, I just got them folded up like this, but if you want, you can just splay out his wings, like so. Can get his wings looking like that. And you can get him into some really cool looking flying poses just like this. As far as weapons go, Skimmer has 3 different weapons. He has these 2 swords right here. And he's got just this little blaster cannon that he can hold in his hand very easily. Just like so. So you can either have him with his cannon, or you can pose him with his 2 swords. Due to the ball joints in his limbs, both are very easy to do, and both look really cool. When I'm done with the Venom Clan, I'm going to kill Bill. One of the other neat things about Skimmer is that there's actually a place to put his swords when you're not using them. You can pretty plainly see him right on his hips here. He's got a clip on each hip. Rhyme anytime. And you can just clip the swords to his hip and make them look like they're, you know, katanas that are in their sheaths. Just like so. And there you go. They can get in the way with his wings here, but you know, you can always just move those up a little more out of the way. And then, you know, you can just have him with his swords at his side. You just put the pistol in his hand, and he is ready to go. You can also store the swords in the same 2 clips in Dragonfly mode. You actually can transform him completely without taking the swords out, as well as stick the gun right into his back right there, and you can have weapon storage in Dragonfly mode. It looks a little silly, but you know, if you absolutely want weapon storage, there it is. So in the end, it's pretty easy to say that Skimmer is one of my favorite guys that I've built recently, or ever actually. Even though he's not very big, he is incredibly posable, as you can see by, well, just throughout this review, I've been posing him a lot. His weapons, I love his weapons, I love his Dragonfly mode, and I love the colors in his robot mode. I love the translucent green, and I just love how he looks. He's really fun to play with, he's really fun to pose, and his big feet actually really help with that. You know, they're really big platform feet. So, you know, you can get him into a lot of poses and he won't fall down because he's very stable in robot mode. So overall, he's just a lot of fun, and I'm really glad he turned out so well. Like I said, he's the first member of an Autobot team of, well, I guess it's pretty obvious now, insect-based warriors to counter the Venom Clan. And, I guess for now, that's about it. So guys, this has been Mindbender. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really like this video, feel free to subscribe. I posted a Q&A video with a good friend of mine. If you want to look that up, it's on my channel. It's about a half an hour long, and, well, we get off topic quite a lot. But if you're interested, feel free to check that out. I've been Mindbender, and I'll see you next time.